The Tampa Bay Business Journal hits newsstands today, and editor Alexis Muellner is here to talk about some of the week's big stories. Happy Friday, Alexis. Good to see you.
Happy Friday to you, Dia.
You come with some really exciting news today. The new Center for Advanced Medical Learning and Simulation. Mouthful. It moves into its second year, but this is one incredible facility, and you say it's beginning to hit its stride.
It is. It's in downtown Tampa. USF Health got this thing built in downtown Tampa, and it's an incredible center. If you go there, and we went there recently and walked around, and it was buzzing. You have these operating suites where they can mask wartime conditions, turn up the heat, and create sound of helicopters. It's really an incredible place, and the vision of a bunch of people at USF. And after a year of financial performance, we all wanted to know how are they doing, and they paid back some bond debt. They've got international expansion plans in Panama and Brazil and Thailand. It's really, and it's finally beginning to hit its stride. It's being very, very closely watched. But their medical tourism, the fact that they've increased room nights in downtown Tampa, and we're continuing to watch this very closely. But this is the kind of thing where you talk about applied science and medical to bring people to Tampa Bay that puts us really on the map, and that's starting to really bear fruit.
Yeah, Tampa is so fortunate to even have that center right here in our backyard.
Yeah, and it's going to grow, and there was lots of activity, and so we went and we watched and we saw, and it's really, again, having some success.
Oh, exciting. Also, new research is showing that the number of retail health clinics are rapidly on the rise, and they will be over the next 3 years. You're talking about all those minute clinics, basically?
Yeah, that's a CVS Caremark, where in CVS stores they have minute clinics. They're projecting to grow, I think, 25 to 30% over the next couple of years. This is a result of the Affordable Care Act, where you have a lot of people coming off of potential insurance and looking for places to get health care. The pros are that these are nurse practitioners and some doctors, but they're not open 24 hours. They don't have the facilities of an ER. It's interesting to see this kind of growth. It could be positive news for commercial real estate, people that have spaces to fill. These minute clinics are going to grow, and this is sort of, as we see the Affordable Care Act working its way out, this is an example of its impact.
Yeah. And finally, today, superheroes are getting ready to invade the streets of Tampa in August for Comic Con. You say this event is really growing, and Tampa's starting to gear up for it.
It is. There's a company in Orlando that produces it. Comic Con, they had one in April in a smaller space in a smaller hotel, but they're going to the Tampa Convention Center. People dress in costumes, and they get all excited. One of the draws has been celebrities. They brought some of the cast of The Walking Dead, and it draws people in. And so I think in mid-August, if we see people walking around downtown Tampa, and don't get too alarmed, because the Comic Con is a growing event. And I think people need some fantasy and some fun. Don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the message. So.
Always good to see you, Alexis.
Thanks, Dia.
For more Business Journal headlines, go to our website, abcactionnews.com/business.